All right, welcome back to the RankedHoops Summer Slam tournament. We are in the losers finals, a best of three between Infinite Shots, JJ and JT, versus Slash, the contempt face. It's going to be Crispp and Frostbite. Frostbite from the back wall, going to clear it forward. I don't know what to expect from this team at all, Crispp and Frostbite, but JJ doesn't need to expect anything. He can just shoot it really, really low, just an inch above the rim, and Crispp is forced to read the backboard or try to go over the rim. That's not a great position for him. Not an easy save. Friendship kickoff. JJ sent out. Look at Crispp and Frostbite. They're waiting underneath. They're like, we know what's coming. We're just gonna wait patiently. They must have seen some things in the lower bracket. Turbo. A very different looking Dominus. His orange Dominus is almost blue.
I'm muted. Well, that was fun.
No worries, man.
I was about to say, that kickoff looks like they not only did they see some things, they saw some horror stories in the lower bracket as they made their run. Because they didn't even know what they're doing. They both reversed into each other. It wasn't even like it was a collected thought in the reverse into the net to try and set up a good defense. I don't know what happened there, but they definitely gave away that kickoff.
Mm-hmm. It was just terror. Frostbite, he's chasing it. He wants the redirect off of the backboard. Doesn't quite have the touch. JJ and J Turbo were waiting for that, and it was looking very dire for them if a touch did come out. Crispp, back to Frostbite. Frostbite's got the open net. The shot is good, but J Turbo barely gets there in time, avoiding the demo at the last moment as well. But here comes Crispp trying to drop it straight down. No touch from JJ. And Crispp ties it up.
This last 30 seconds is not the play that I'm expecting to watch. I don't know that I can count on both hands the number of double commits from both teams that we just witnessed. Eventually, going the side of, I guess we're calling it contempt face?
I don't know, dude. Chat's making fun of me for it. What is this face?
So if chat can give me a proper name for it.
Yeah, chat, come on. It's on you now. Frostbite. Ooh, just a little bit too high, but he might have the follow-up as he drops it into the corner. J Turbo, wait! JJ actually bails him out. J Turbo pushing it a little bit onward, but Frostbite takes another hit. It's so awkward underneath, and Crispp is making it even worse as he's getting some bumps, but finally, JJ is able to push onward. He gets it into the corner. Frostbite gets just a touch, clearing that one to safety with the help of the rim. He pops it back out to middle. Crispp with the lift up. He's got the shot on target. JJ, does he read it? He does not.
So do we trust Game and Nick? He says that he asked both of them, and they said contempt face, disappointed, or uneasy.
I like contempt.
But the rest of chat tried to tell me meh. And me personally, I like Team Meh a lot better.
Yeah, that is pretty good. It's easy to say.
That's a good team name. Yeah, it's easy to face. Or say face. I'm done now.
It's interesting that Crispp on Team Meh has got happy face and a smiley in his name as well.
He doesn't even know what team he's on. Yeah,
they're conflicted.
He's very confused. It's confusion face.
Crispp, though, gets it around JT, gets it around JJ. Can he finish it off? He just lobs it straight in. JJ's all out of boost. Best he can hope for is a front flip. Suddenly, Meh is running away with it. This is, I mean...
Has it just been renamed Meh? They have told us that their name is Contempt, Disappointed, or whatever. Meh has decided to be the name to go with.
Yes.
Yes. Welcome to the tournament. We name you, you don't name you.
That actually does happen sometimes. Sometimes we get people that think they're going to be funny with slang from, like, a different language. I at least know how to Google Translate, so if I think something is fishy... Whoa! Speaking of something being fishy, did you see that? Was that just me, or was that the server?
On its own net. It looked fine on my end.
Oh, okay, because I got a big rubber band.
He came across trying to make that touchdown, ended up hitting it back onto his own rim. It bounced off the rim, and then I think Frostbite jumped up and cleared it.
I don't even remember what I was talking about. That was so jarring.
I'm talking about the teams
naming yourselves. Yeah.
Weird things. Yeah.
So if I think something's fishy in Google Translate, I'll rename you to Puppies and Sunshine. Crispp, though, he's holding the ball in the corner. Now up to Frostbite. Frostbite narrowly avoids a bump twice. He's carrying this one away. Gets it around JJ with that. He's keeping it nice and low. Straight to the ceiling. Wait, the touch from JJ, sending it all the way across. Crispp deflecting it over to the corner, but JT is not done with it yet. The pinch, though, is just too low. Crispp clearing that one again to safety. JJ, no follow-up from him, bouncing off of the rim. JT back to JJ, slamming it straight down. Another alley-oop backboard dunk.
Yeah, they're getting these types of plays going. I think after watching, First Killer and Kinsey do that to them over and over again, they thought that, hey, that looks like that works. We should throw a couple of those in this game. Nice, high, clear. Almost gets the waterfall down, but Crispp.
One more.
They're knocked that one away. Ends up faking it. I think he wanted the touch.
He might have even got a bump.
I don't think that was an intentional fake. Did he get the bump? I didn't see it from my
We'll find
angle.
out. Either way, Frostbite's on 0. No bump.
He does.
Oh, it was? Okay.
They do collide just ever so slightly.
Oh, and another friendship. Last friendship went into the waterfall. And look at it just backing up.
Panic.
It's going to actually score.
Panic is occurring still. Okay.
That's so surprising. Wait, did JJ... yeah, Turbo just took the shot.
Sorry, Metface, we got to have a conversation here. We got to talk about this. This cannot be the plan for every one of those kickoffs. You cannot just reverse into each other and both sit dead center of the net. You need to at least go to opposite sides, put somebody on the backboard, somebody get turned around. You cannot do that. But we'll get back to this goal instead as they score another. Now up 5-3, 45 seconds left. Still plenty of time on the clock, but they're going to need something quick.
I love that shot from JJ. You hold your flip as long as you can, so you send the ball sideways along the back wall into the opposite corner. Frostbite and Crispp, he knew were going to be on the back foot as they're retreating. It was such a really, really precise shot. But suddenly, it got flipped the other way. It was 3-1 a minute ago. A 4-goal swing for infinite shots on the back of some friendship kickoffs and just stuff like this.
What is that?
I thought that was just a goal from JJ. Launching it straight up into the air, but J Turbo is bumped one player away and his position on the back wall for the dunk again. Just took them a moment to find their footing.
Oh, man.
JJ's up. What's the plan here? A touch, just a simple touch.
The plan is to just take it up and over Frostbite and do it all himself.
Yeah, you can see him switching the camera, which is also wild. I don't have the capacity to switch my camera while I'm trying to retrieve an aerial, but he's looking around. He's like, what's Frostbite's move? Is he going to go off the backboard? When is he going to contest me? And as soon as he does, JJ puts that touch on, gets it right around Frostbite, and that was the last defender. It's a 6-goal swing for infinite shots. Once again, living up to their name. JJ, another dribble for him. Doesn't get it around Frostbite, though. Trying with every ounce of his boost to push it around him. Turbo.
Frostbite actually gets up in time for that one.
JJ looking for the block, but they know they've won.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're aware that they've won at this point.
Holy game. Infinite shots with not only a comeback, but like, there's a lot on the line here. I mean, third place, still in the money, but gets a third of what second place does. But yeah, I think if Infinite Shots plays as good as they did that last game, the First Killer and Kinsey are going to have a run for their money.
I'm not 100% certain of that yet. And I only say that because Infinite Shots has been allowed a lot more space here than First Killer and Kinsey were giving them.
That's really the key.
So I don't know that they can do this same style of play. That was kind of an awkward little secondary touch. I don't think it was intentional, but it ends up keeping possession going their way. JJ going to knock that one away cleanly into the corner. So smart heads-up play there from JJ off of that read, and J Turbo as well off the back of JJ to keep possession.
Frostbite back out to Crispp. Cleared all the way over to the corner. Crispp is still going to be on it. And JT just underneath. But wait, Frostbite has the 50 into the ceiling. JT uncontested with that save. He's lifting it up. He's actually choosing to go for the dribble here instead of going to the wall. Tries to get a 50 onto Crispp, and that's back out to JJ. Rolling around the rim. He's got one more touch. It's not going to be enough to score. Crispp now back out to the corner. Ooh, just over the rim is JJ's touch, and he's killed for it. Frostbite next, looking for the pass to Crispp. The pass is looking good as Crispp knocks it straight in. What a play from them. I love those team plays.
You can tell on the spin here, too, from Crispp on this follow-up. Right here, you know he's got it. Before he's even nose down, you can see the placement that he's out wide left of that ball. He's just a little high on it. All he's got to do is get his nose onto that ball, and it's going to rocket in there. Ends up putting a heater in.
Crispp is just daring his opponents to come after him. He dribbles around, too. It's not in yet. JJ is able to recover in time to get a touch, and he smacks it all the way down. Back out to Crispp, though. Crispp uncontested way up high here. I don't know if he has the flip reset or not. But now looking for bumps is JJ on the back wall. Back out to Turbo. Turbo with the shot. Shot is low. JJ with the reset. No follow-up, though. JT maybe going a little bit aggressive there because he was up for it as well. He's got the follow-up, sending it down range. A tap from JJ is going to keep possession for him. He drops it. Back down to Frostbite. No, the net sends it over his car. He's knocked out of the way. It's up to Crispp to keep that one safe into the corner. 3 minutes to go.
Double commit there for the boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, approaching 3 minutes here. So far, it really, yeah, I mean, stat line shows 1-0. It feels like there's been more possession or more kind of creative touches on the side of infinite shots, but they just haven't been able to convert anything. They haven't had clean looks. That one might go, catches the inside of the rim and bounces out, and JJ with a whiff puts JT in a tough situation.
Nice touch. That save was critical, because otherwise he's going to be in a really hard spot. Oh, Frostbite faked his way almost all the way into the net. Just needed one more. Back out to the middle. But yeah, that's always the most awkward part when you go for a corner boost. Like, I got to fill up on boost or I can't play defense, and you find your teammate there. Uh-oh.
Yeah. What is happening here?
Frostbite stops the momentum of the ball, but not in time for JT. Take a shot, landing off the net, off of the ceiling. Frostbite tries to get the save, but he's on 0 boost. JJ with a ceiling shot for him is going to be crucial to get that game tied back up for him.
It's just so hard for the position that Frostbite's from, right? Really, at that point, how quick that ball is coming down, he really wants to be positioned directly underneath it, and he wants to be able to double jump to get a lot of force going up to get that ball to clear up and out. But because he's having to power slide, he's losing that momentum, the very little that he already has, and he just can't get enough power into that ball. Danger.
JT is backwards, unfortunately.
Outside.
Frostbite.
I thought that was going rim.
Here comes JT. No, he's not in time. Shot is just wide, but this is looking great for JJ. JJ lifts it up. It's just in. The shot is so low, but Crispp making a retreating save. Gets there in the nick of time. Once again, JJ's shot going wide. It's rolling up. JJ is just blasting around this court as fast as he can. He's on this ball just relentlessly. Back out to Turbo. Turbo lifts it. JJ with the block, sends it straight down. Turbo, jumping maybe prematurely, lifts it up for JJ. JJ with the follow-up, double tap, triple maybe. Blocked away by Crispp, and Crispp is escaping with the boost.
A uncharacteristic whiff on an easy ball there from J Turbo. And looking for some opportunities here. JJ and JT really haven't been able to find themselves with any kind of passing opportunities yet in this series. It's really been a lot of solo play, just trying to bring it down. And the defensive rotation of Team Face has been pretty solid throughout this second game.
Here comes JJ. He's lifted it straight upward. He's trying to chase it, but Crispp was going to be too fast. But JT with the pass potentially. Nope. He sent it too high up, so he knew nothing left was going to be made of that play. JJ, double, looking for the bump next, I think. No, he lifts it up. Frostbite is going to clear that one to the opposite corner for safety where Crispp is already at. Players being very cautious now. They don't want to be the first one to make a mistake because that could be the last goal of the game. JT bops it up, but his teammate that he was passing to is no longer of this world. Crispp with the flick. JJ, once again, opting to go for the dribble, but Frostbite takes it away from him. Now JT forced to play defense. Shot is wide. Retreating save. JT is just Tony Hawk grinding on the rail. Over to the opposite corner. It actually is heading net side. but JT is not prepared yet. He wants to make sure he has this defense covered. JJ's lifted it up. He wants more. He takes the shot. It's just too high. Frostbite's turn to keep it lifted up. The Rule 0 in full effect, but it does drop down. We've got a friendship kickoff for Team Infinite Shots. They've proven they can make this happen, and the last time, Frostbite and Crispp just retreated, but this time, Frostbite goes.
What's happening? Why do you not throw the house at that time? I am angry and displeased. I am angry and displeased with Infinite Shots there. The other team this time doesn't back up. They send a man. They would have been isolated with one guy in net, and they don't throw the friendship kickoff, and instead it turns back around on them, and they end up losing that series when they would have had an advantage. So
give them the go-ahead. All right, now on US West. Let's see it. Crispp is taking a very safe tip-off. JJ likes to flutter his boost, I think, on tip-off, so he's going a little bit slower. Seemingly like a ones maneuver. JJ's backwards, though. JT kind of bailing him out by slamming his car into it, and JT is running from his life. He was swerving back and forth, but he still wound up getting bumped. Crispp blocked away. Just off. Frostbite. Up and over J Turbo. Crispp blocked away by JJ. JJ has a shot to follow up. Now maybe up to JT. He's centered. Oh, he misses it. Frostbite is going to be on the dribble next. Flicks it up, but it bounces off the rim. JJ flies up to the backboard. One more touch from him maybe. Blocked down by Crispp. JT's on it next. No follow-up from him. He's going to have to retreat, but they're bunched up together. Let's see if Frostbite can take advantage of this. He takes the shot over to the opposite corner, and no one is left to defend that. The shot was perfect.
That was a great touch. Great car control here from Frostbite to get it right where he needed. Just a little bit of that twist back. Also, you can see him set up as he twists left to get the lineup, and then he starts air rolling right to bring that corner down and put the speed on the ball.
That first blood advantage is going to be huge for them, I think, because they've shown they could play defense against Infinite Shots. I think all 3 games, though, they had the advantage early. Frostbite's going to kick it over to the corner. Crispp has lifted it up to the backboard. JJ with a big clear. Back over to Frostbite in the corner. JJ up to the ceiling. I like the idea. Go for the ceiling shot. It's hard for the defender on the backboard to deal with. Crispp redirect. Going to go just a bit wide. JJ with the long shot. Also wide, but he's in the corner ready to block the next move. Back and forth passes from Crispp and Frostbite. Going to get swatted away by JJ. Now let's see if JJ can get it around Crispp. It's back out to JJ. Here's the shot. Right to the front. Crispp. A heroic save from him.
Oh. JT with another miss there. Opportunity was available to Frostbite, but he respected the attempt from JT a bit more than he needed to.
Oh, this looks bad for Team Orange. Infinite Shots. Nope. JT's going to be fine because Team Face didn't want anything to do with that net. Here's Frostbite lifting it up for Crispp. Crispp takes the shot. Shot is just too low. JJ's lifted. He's pushing this onward with that flip. Slams it straight down into the rim. JT next. Shot is too far wide. Crispp now lifting it up. JJ can barely get this. He's lifted it up, but it's not enough for JT to come in and bail him out. Goal number 2 going to Face. What happened there? I thought that was an easy, like, cookie-cutter save.
At the start of this series, I was expecting to see JT go up against First Killer and Kensei once again, and not looking like it's going to be the case here. Now they're sending people on those kickoffs. I don't. maybe they're just that good at the mind game. It's the mental game. That's where they're succeeding.
They're trying to put on the mix-ups for Team Face so that they never know what kickoff is at stake. JJ, once again pushing it with the flip, but this time he sent it too far away from him. JT is trying to find a way around Frostbite. I like that fake from JJ that gives him a huge advantage. He's lifted up just with a simple shot. It's going to deflect off the rim. Just out, though. I like the idea.
On. Ooh. Just a little low there from Frostbite.
Now to the backboard. JJ clears over to JT. He's killed for it. Frostbite is going to be able to clear this one way outside. See if he can lift it for his teammate. Off the rim. JJ is rimmed himself, though. No touch from either player. It's out for now. Frostbite tries to lift it around the rim. It's not enough. JJ, wait, no. JT gets in the way of everyone. Crispp has lifted it up. JJ, let's see what he can do on low boost. Almost puts a shot on. Very, very close. Frostbite is going to try to just push this one on, I guess. JT down into the net. JJ reads it first, lifts it up. JT, I think, is low on boost, so that's Frostbite who can take the shot. Bounces off the rim. Crispp has killed JT, stolen the boost away. What's his next move? Backflip has no lift. Now to Frostbite. JJ into the corner, finds JT with that. Frostbite on the back wall is going to have that one saved away. Their defense right now is impeccable. They're saving everything. But the offense from Infinite Shots is not like we're used to seeing.
We're into our final 50 seconds here, and it's really looking like this is going to go the way of Crispp and Frostbite, as their defense has just held up time and time and time again. They've been so consistent.
Oh.
They always have two people in net. There's always somebody
Nice
there
save.
meeting every shot, once again knocking one away. And this is a team that functions off of defense wins championships.
I think that's the truth in their play style. You're right. They're always rotating behind each other, sending one person at a time after the ball. We saw some really, really cool, like, short-range passes, but that I don't think that's really their long-term game plan. They just want to make sure they always have someone back and ready for whatever Infinite Shots has to throw at them. And Infinite Shots is now running out of time. JJ has missed that last touch. Let's see if he can lift it up to the net. He needs to score with 1 second left on the clock, and that's going to be the end. Team Smiley, or Contempt Face, meh, take the losers finals as they have the entire lower bracket. What a run for them. They have a shot at first place coming up next. Wow.
You know, I am surprised.
I'm flabbergasted.
I don't really know Crispp. I don't really know Frostbite. That's not to say much. I don't know everybody on the hoop side, obviously, but I do know JT. I do know JJ. I know some of these guys. And so for me, when I'm looking at something that's an unknown to me, it is surprising to see them get eliminated, especially with what seemed like such chaos on the communication side for even the simplest part, or not necessarily the simplest part of hoops, but the beginning point of every play, which is the kickoff, being so chaotic. I'm surprised at how strong they are defensively. And that really, I think, is the point to be made, is that they are a strong defensive team. And we're going to see if that can hold up to the crushing, suffocating offensive power of First Killer and Kinsey.
What do you think? 2-to-1 odds First Killer and Kensei? Or does Team Contempt Face actually have something?
I would go higher.
3-to-1?